under their gears.
All right, YouTube. It is Friday at 4 p.m. I got a call for a walk-in box, but this day is a crazy day. So last night I tried to get out to, I was out past Bakersfield on the motorcycle, gonna go camp in this big camp out called Kernville Camp Out. And the main drive belt on my motorcycle broke right when the sun was setting. Which wasn't a big deal, you know. I got some tow packing stuff, and there was a hotel like 5 miles from where I broke down, and there was a Harley dealer there too. So towed the bike to the hotel, got a room. I had all my camping gear. We were going to be camping all weekend, and I looked into the belt. There's no belts around. It's 7 to 10 days to get a belt for the bike. And Harley Davidson has a checker where they can check where the parts are in the United States. It's really cool. So there's 2 belts in California. They're both in Southern California. And then you have to make an appointment to get your bike repaired. But my bike's 3 years old. I do have an extended warranty on some parts, but it doesn't cover that part. And what's cool is I called the independent shop that's over the hill here from Santa Cruz. And they're just like, bro, why are you going to put a belt back on that thing? Let's switch it over to chain drive. So when a belt breaks on the Harley, you have to remove the primary to replace the belt. If you change everything over to a chain drive, if you break your chain or your chain breaks, you could go to Cycle Gear Anywhere and get some 520 chain, put a new chain together, and you don't have to take the primary off. So I was like, sold, let's do it. Get the parts, let's do it. But I had to rent a U-Haul, so what I did was this morning I rented a U-Haul, loaded up the bike, drove it all the way from Bakersfield back up here. I just unloaded it, took the U-Haul to the house, unloaded all my stuff, put my bicycle in the U-Haul, took the U-Haul to the U-Haul dump-off spot, got the service call, rode the bicycle home, and now I'm in the van heading out on the service call. And I'm going to bring you guys along, and we're going to see what we get into. Walk-in box. I think she said it was 55. So let's go check it out. Here, watch this. All right. We're going to go play over here, see what we're getting into. All right, here we are. It's not iced up. I always like to check and see if the solenoid energizes. Hear that? So my solenoid's energized, so that's taking me to the roof. I got to find the compressor for this unit, and I'll set that back, and that's where we're at. This thing is not cooling. Some of you will remember this roof used to have the compressor graveyard up here. It's gone. But the rack is still hackered. Excuse me. This rack is hacked. Oh my God, look at this. What's going on here? Sketch of H.V.A.C. It's like, I know I'm not the only one that comes up here, but they got me on a Friday, so. Okay, Pedro, let's see what we're getting into. So this one was off on high head. Yeah, condenser fan motor, Friday night special. There it is. All right, let me get this one turned off. I got my little 3/8 on there and a 1/4-inch wrench. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I wish I had a ratchet wrench right there, but I just have a regular 1/4-inch. Goes. I'll inchworm it out of there. Got it loose enough with my gear, and I can get my 3/8 ratchet wrench on there and hacker that out of there. And then I just noticed they ran all the pipes over the top of this thing. So getting this fan motor out. It's going to be a peach. But we'll cross that bridge after we get this bolt out. Ready for the finger bang bang.
Bang bang, bang bang bang. I'm gonna finger bang bang you into my lap.
Let's see. Yeah, got it. There it is. We'll hit those up with some of this when it goes back in. Look. Mr. Tippin size anti-seize. We'll doctor those up. All right, let me show you the top of this here. I'm gonna try and get her out. We'll see how we make out here. Let's see what I got. Okay, that flex will move out of the way. That'll move up. If I get my head here. Great time for a phone call. Just get that to make it on the outside right there. And maybe go up. There it is. Got it. Woo. There it is. Look, original recipe. And we'll work on getting that fan blade off. So that phone call was Ryan calling me. He was able to sell my Kernville ticket. I had to get some sandcloth. I like to clean those up with some sandcloth. And I might have some in my bag here. Let me take a look. Yep, I got some. I always keep a little bit of sandcloth in Mr. Tippin's. I'm going to put the camera down and work on this, and we'll get this shined up, and then we'll come back to it here in just a sec. I got a 1/4-inch socket extension here. Just regular old 1/4-inch socket extension. Fits right onto those square heads. See the square head? I'm going to get my crescent wrench on here and break it free. Or if you have your ratchet, you could use your ratchet up there too. I loosened up both of the set screws, and then I used the wrench to break it free, so you can see it's kind of sliding up and down. I just got to get it past right here with 2 hands real quick, and then it should be off of there. Okay, and then there it is. I got her off of there. I can get these bolts out, get the motor in it. I know I have that motor on my truck, a replacement motor for that. Sometimes those are 11/32. Let's see. I don't know if I have 11/32. I got 3/8. Yeah, those are 11/32. AKA the green nut driver. Alright, there it is. We slayed the beast. We're at the halfway point. She's original recipe. She's out of there. And we can get this condenser fan motor dabbed up and then see how we're doing. R407C in that one. And we'll see how it's looking. Here is the Packard replacement motor. It's part number 40265. And that'll be the replacement for the Copeland motors. The 050-026500. The replacement for the Copeland. see my label broke right there. Cross reference for the Copeland 050-026500. That's the motor. It's the one I keep on the truck. You can see it's been on the truck for a while. It's taking the box is taking a beating. See, the packing's really good on these motors, and it comes with a sack of nuts.
Go nuts.
So you get new nuts on there. I think these are actually 3/8, so you could use your 3/8 nut driver. And you got a lot of nice packing to protect the motor. Let's get it out of there. Let's take a look. Had a nice little cap on the shaft. She's all, look at that, plastic wrapped. Oh, she's so pretty. And it's rotational. You can change your rotation. And there she is. I like to orientate it where the capacitor's on the top and the wires are on the bottom. You can do that by how the bolts bolt in. I reuse the star washers. So get all 4 reused star washers, and I'll use our new nuts. And we'll get this bolted back together. 3/8 nut drivers. So the new nuts are 3/8. You can zip them right on there. So the OGs were 5/32 green nut driver. The new ones are 3/8, which is your blue nut driver. And after we get this all nice, we can get the fan blade positioned. I usually take the fan blade closest to the guard without it scraping. And that usually works out for me pretty damn well. That's how I've done it over the years. Just kind of go around in a star pattern like that. And the motor's in. She's free willy. That's always nice. I'll get the fan blade on next. All right, 2 set screws, 2 flat spots on the motor. And it goes with the hub facing down inwards like that, towards the motor. Hub towards the motor. All right, I just got her fired back up. Got my rotation correct. We're gonna let her rip. That one had high head pressure for safety, saved the compressor. Little blue button right there was tripped. Got a bad condenser fan motor. This box will live to see another day. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. It really helps a brother out. It's been so hard for me to get videos lately, let me tell you. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. And we'll see if we can keep this journey going. And, ooh, I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. Those are specially calibrated hands right there. You know, super tech stuff.
Yeah, he's a super tech. Gets his jobs done before 4.
I'll catch you guys on the next video. Fuck yeah, Kernville, here I come. One way or another.